San Diegans love and support our military members, especially on this Veterans Day. So today we honor our veterans. Next Friday, we hope to help some service members spend the holidays with their families. It's time again for the Give-a-Thon with the Warrior Foundation Freedom Station and 760 AM host of the Mike Slater Show. Mike Slater joining us this morning. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Man, Eric, awesome to talk to you, brother.
Yeah, hey, look, I miss seeing you in the building here. This was always such a fun event in our other studio. We always had, people manning the phones. They were ringing nonstop. Always so impressed by this San Diegans' generosity, desire to bring these service members home. Haven't you been impressed over the years?
Totally. It's been like 15 years now, and I'm grateful to CBS 8. Like, as soon as we started doing it in the building, like you're right, it's infectious. Everyone sees these guys and sees the good that the people of San Diego are doing, and it's like, oh, we got to keep doing this forever. And the things that the Warrior Foundation Freedom Station does, they're spectacular and miraculous all the time. And this is my main point. I just want to get this out here first. 20 years we've been in Afghanistan, right? And now we're out of Afghanistan. We don't think a lot about our wars that we're fighting anymore. We don't hear a lot about it. We don't hear the numbers. And, we had 13 Americans killed on our withdrawal from Afghanistan, but we also had 18 injured. That's the numbers we know. It's even more. And you know where those injured guys go? They come here to San Diego. Their families are all across the country, but they come here to San Diego. And you know who our military calls? They call the Warrior Foundation Freedom Station for help in serving these guys and serving their families. We're flying family members from all over the country here to San Diego so that they can be with their injured service members. And that's you, right? So you see the connections, like Afghanistan, military, Warrior Foundation Freedom Station. You at home watching right now, we're all connected. And this is our way to tell the whole country that we got these guys.
Mike,
and we're going to take care of them.
Your heart kind of breaks when you think about that for a moment. If that military member is not with their family, right? If the family's not flown in, if they're not flown home, right? Sitting there alone on the holidays after everything that they've done, for our country, we don't want that. That's why this is so important.
Nah, man, listen, we've all been in the hospital for some period of time, right? And these guys are in the hospital a lot for a long time. And to the idea of these guys sitting alone in a stark, fluorescent lighted linoleum hospital, you know what I mean? And to have their families away and apart from each other, unacceptable. It's like, it breaks your heart, and it's unacceptable. And one of the things that the Warrior Foundation Freedom Station does, and you help us do watching at home, is to send these guys home for Christmas. And there's no greater gift, because it's also the greatest medicine. Right? We have the greatest military hospital in the world is right here in San Diego. Incredible technology and all the rest. But there is nothing like mom's home cooked meal.
That's for sure.
That heals like that. And to give that to them and to give them a break, a rest, to breathe. We've talked to so many of these guys over the years who says that was the pivotal moment in their physical healing and their emotional and mental and spiritual healing was a plane ticket home for Christmas. What a simple gift we can give these.
It's so true. And look, you have on your show, you've got this great ability, Mike, to bring stories that your listeners really kind of connect with, that they, that really hit home. Any special veteran stories you'd like to share? And when we were in the studio, I remember meeting some incredible veterans by your side, missing a leg. I mean, there's just the backstory of some of these veterans. Anything, any special stories you want to share with us?
I could tell a million. And
I know you could.
Everyone to tune in next Friday when we literally have them all day long. All right, Tiny is one guy. Tiny, he's like 6'9". Okay,
right, hence the tiny. Yes,
he's not tiny. He lost both legs in Iraq, and just as down on life as you would imagine someone could be. And the number one thing he wanted in the world, the number one thing, was to go back to Afghanistan and serve with his brothers. Like, that was his great shame. So we sent him home for Christmas. He becomes rejuvenated again, connected with his family, remembers why he served in the first place too, right? Because he loves his family and his country, and he kind of gets reconnected with all that stuff.
Sure.
Comes back, lives in Freedom Station, which is a transitional housing, and is able to be connected with these guys and have that brotherhood again. And now has a whole new lease on life. And he's like the most joyful, boisterous person you could ever fathom, all 6'9" of them. And he just loves life. And like, he's given so much to us. And there's tons of these stories. He's given so much to us. And for us to give that gift to him so that he can have a new lease on life and a new future again. I mean, come on. Honestly, San Diego's a military town. This is the least we can do to tell these people how much we appreciate them.
Let's talk real quick about the fundraising goal. I'm always like flabbergasted by the amount that, and every time we used to check in with you in the studio, that number would like double and triple. I mean, it's incredible, the generosity, right?
Oh, so yeah, so Warrior Foundation Freedom Station, 4-star or 5-star, whatever the top star charity navigator is, 100% goes to the guys. Like there's no overhead. It's like 100%. It's as good of a charity as it could possibly be. And I don't even know what the goal is, but I think like a couple years ago we hit 1 million, and now it's, you know, it goes up every year. And even the years where we're like, oh well, like we won't do that, and that's fine. San Diegans always step up, and they're, you know, it's like little donations, right? $20 here and there. If you give $20 a month, $10 a month. Here's $1,000. Here's $500. Like that's about a plane ticket, right? $500. I want to send one guy home. I want to give that gift. A lot of these are also surprises for the families, right? So the families don't expect that their son is going to be coming home for Christmas, and they keep it a surprise. And then boom, Christmas morning, your son shows up, who you haven't seen all year because he's in a hospital bed in San Diego, and he shows up on your doorstep. What is better than that? Like our favorite videos on YouTube and Facebook are the reuniting videos of service members and their families, and that's the gift you can give. So yeah, the goal is like 1 million, but if you can give 100, that's amazing.
Yeah, CBS8.com/community to learn more about this. CBS8 also a proud sponsor of this because we have the passion too. You can hear it in Mike's voice. You can hear it in our voice. Today, all day long, we've been showing the best veterans coverage you can find on local TV because they mean that much to us. And today is the day where we need to step up, Mike, right?
It's a military town. That's our identity first and foremost, and I'm proud of that. I know we all are. Let's keep it that way.
That's for sure. Okay, so we want to get through some of the details here. Give-a-Thon, Friday, November 19th, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. More information, go to warriorfoundation.org/give-a-thon. Mike Slater, I always appreciate how excited and amped you are this time of year to raise money. It goes a long way, and we'll keep up the good fight, you too, as well, sir.
Tune in next Friday. You will cry. You will laugh. All the great emotions. You'll love this country. It's amazing. Next Friday show.
It really, really is something special. Thanks again, Mike. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks, brother. Talk soon.
Hey, keep throwing that ball with your son, Jack, right? He's throwing the ball now?
Right? Just turned 5 years old.
Yep. You guys are playing catch now. Pretty soon he's going to be hurting your arm with that fastball. So enjoy the time now, my friend.
He'll be a Padre one day.
That's right. Thanks again.